Hello, and welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. This is your girl, Abigail Mensah-Bonsu, founder of the Moon Goddess Academy and the Moon Goddess Publishing. Welcome. This is a beautiful week as we enter a new week through the full moon in Aries, as well as the 10-10 portal. Now, how many of you felt that full moon effect? I mean, it's a fire sign, right? Aries is a fire sign. So this full moon was fiery. I had a couple of friends take a picture of the full moon and it looked like the moon was on fire. So you could actually see like there's so much power behind this full moon. And I love that we are starting a new week through this portal and also through another portal being the 10-10 portal. So, for those of you, if you've been following me for a while, I talk about a lot of portals, especially the big ones. Sometimes some of the little ones, depending on the impact that is, the opportunity, the impact that is creating for us. And there we have the opportunity. This is the beauty of working with the energies that are constantly here for us, is that we constantly have these little portals that open up throughout the year. And then towards the end of the year, we get like the big ones, starting with the Lionsgate portal. And then, from there, we have the 11-11 and the 12-12 to really end the year. So, but it's like throughout the year, we get to experience little portals that open up. And I call them the portals of light and ascension. It's kind of like the time, especially if you're in tune with the portal, it's a perfect time for you to accelerate, whatever that is. Each person has their own theme they're working with. And this week specifically, since it's through the full moon in Aries, you're releasing the baggage that is holding you back. What are you ready to let go? What is that heaviness you've been holding on to for so long? Or perhaps you're not even sure if it was even yours to begin with, but you're holding on to it still. It's time to let it go. And, Aries being a fiery sign, the sign of the leader, the passionate leader, right? The heart-centered leader is happening on this, it's like a fast pace. There's this quickening that is happening, which I love that because it makes the full moon energy feels lighter, right? Because of that fiery essence in the full moon. So we're releasing where we're not being bogged down by trying to reminisce all the heavy stuff and remember all the heavy stuff. It's like, we know it's time to let it go. And Aries is like, put it into my fire. Let me burn it up. Let it go so that you can move forward feeling light, better than ever, right? And so this week is so beautiful. You might, with the full moon being so powerful, especially full moons or new moons that are very powerful as this, we feel it. We can feel it anywhere from 3 to 5 days before the actual lunation, and also 3 to 5 days after the lunation. So this whole week, we're still going to be cleansing, purifying, right? Sanctifying, releasing, right? And as I was saying this, I heard order divine grace to pour upon you. And it's very interesting because throughout the weekend, I've been doing this for my son. I've been doing this for myself, where I've been invoking divine grace into my body, into my son, into my home, into my business, into my clients, into everything that I do, everything that I touch. Right. So I'm going to, extend that to you, that invitation to you. Invoke divine grace, especially if you are purging some really gnarly stuff, some heavy stuff that is also pulling you down a little bit. Invoke divine grace to fill you up, to lead the way, and watch what happens. Watch what opens up for you. So we have that extra support coming in to hold us through this powerful time. And, around this time of the year, as we step into fall in the Northern Hemisphere, fall is about letting go. I really love watching the ritual of fall in nature because, the trees have, worked all year to create these beautiful leaves and flowers, and at fall, without hesitation, they, it's like they show us the beauty of releasing, the beauty of letting go without attachment. When you see the trees begin to change, all the beautiful, bright colors, and then the leaves fall to the ground, right? And that whole thing is just, it shows how beautiful death can be. It shows how beautiful letting go can be. So let nature inspire you. Go into the mountains and go sit in the middle of the golden orange leaves that are falling, and just tune into the beauty that comes with letting go, that comes with letting the old self, the old life die, right? If you're going through this death and rebirth, you know this, like, I don't even have to say anymore. You're like, yep, I'm there, right? There's beauty in that. Think about the person that you will become afterwards. Think about what will open up for you and what will come through that opening to support you, right? So this is a beautiful, beautiful week. Full moon portal, 1010 portal. And with the 1010 portal, I like to kind of dissect the numerology of it. So we have a 1, we have a 0. 1 is like the beginning, the self, right? Really tuning in. So you see that this full moon is bringing you into yourself to figure your own self out. It's not about going outside of you to trying to get the answer. It's about going within to find the answer, to find yourself. And then you have the 0, which is connected to the divine feminine energy, the void of possibilities. So we're working with these two beautiful energies. It's like go within to tap into the field of possibilities within your heart. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful summary. So receive that. And we're going to continue using the gateway of light, activation, which now I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense why I wanted to continue. I'm just feeling it so much. And perhaps we just have so many amazing portals that are open up for us at this time to really support us to get things done and get ready for the new year, because 2023 and beyond is a whole different ball game. Like we've experienced really the death, the letting go, the crumbling down, and we'll continue to see that even more, where it more on a bigger scale, where it's like, this gotta go, it's not working anymore. We're gonna see big changes, and we know that with changes, it's not always fun. It's not always love and light. Sometimes it's ugly, right? Because there are people who will be afraid of the change, right? There will be people who are resistant, right? That's all part of the process. So we got to get ready for the years ahead, which will be, what am I looking for? Dynamically powerful years ahead. And so, yeah, everything that we're doing this last quarter of the year is preparing us to enter into 2023 and also beyond, right? So whatever the invitation you've been receiving, whatever you're being called to explore, called to release, know that it's for your highest and greatest good. It's preparing you for that next level. It's preparing you for that next stage. It's preparing you for your highest self-expression. Remember that always. And when you get to the point where you're like, I'm done with this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of suffering. I am tired of experiencing this pattern programming over and over and over. This is where I want you to go within, invoke divine grace to pour all over you, into you, move through your life, move in front of you to create miracles in your life. Got it? You with me? Beautiful. Because that's the thing, we're human. We came here to have a human experience. It wasn't supposed to be all, easy peasy, flowy everywhere, because the soul wants to advance. The soul wants to have certain experiences to evolve, right? So we have the pain, the trauma, the stuff that we go through that we need. Through our journey, we rise above, we transmute, we transform, right? And so you always have to remember, yes, we go through this, but we weren't meant to do this by ourselves. And this is part of my work. It's part of of my mission, my vision, when I'm working with my clients, is introducing them to the amazing spiritual tools that they have, the spiritual guidance, the spiritual team they have behind them. This weekend, I was in my it's like neurographic art, using, it's like ancestral neurographic art. So let me show you. Mine is undone, but you can kind of have a gist. So we get to look at 7 generations of our ancestors. And through this process, you can see all the 7 lines. So I'm in the center. The ones that are kind of voted are the lines that call to me. And of course, I'm going to be putting color on here to bring in the healing, the activation. And it's just incredible, even our ancestors alone, like the team we have behind us, right? And then you have like the masters of light, the angels, the archangels, the animal guides, the crystal guides, the elemental guide. Like seriously, we have so much. And then when you tune into the spiritual team, that opens up for your team, your soul family who came to this planet with you to support you, to find you and come together to create the one mission that you all came here. It allows them to come. It allows them to find you. As simple as that. We have teams that we came to this earth with, to be with us. But we find each other when we step into our purpose, when we step into our mission, our vision. That is the beacon of light that calls them in. So don't ever think that you're here to suffer alone, that you're here to just, like dwindle away. Like you are not here to do this journey alone. Through the thick or thin, through the good and bad, you are not here to do this alone. And the sooner you realize this and start to work with your amazing circles and circles upon circles of team that are with you, the easier this process is going to be. And when I say easy, it doesn't mean there won't be challenges. It just means that you're going to have the keys to unlock those challenges. So I should use the word easeful, right? All right. So with that said, let's go into the messaging. There's some beautiful cards that came through to support you this week. So let's go ahead and tune in, get to the center of the heart, breathe into your heart. And just use your breath to just let go of the busyness, the to-do, the fears, the, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? The worries, the doubt. Make a sound with your exhale to release it. Make space for the light to pour in. Breathe in again. And let go. And from here, bring your awareness, drop your awareness into your heart. And open up to receive the divine love and the divine grace from above and see it pour into you. Whatever that looks like. It might be a gold light or a golden liquid light, a white liquid light. Whatever that looks like, that is between you and the divine. So just receive it, allow it to pour into you and also all around you. Let it anchor within your heart and continue down your body, out through your feet, into the earth. So see it create this crystalline roots, big tap roots that dig deep into the earth, anchoring and rooting you to your truth. And also connecting you to the divine mother. So bring your awareness to the body, to your roots, into the earth, and allow it, like open up your roots and begin to receive that support, that love, that nurturing, the blessings from the divine mother's heart. Let it pour, or let it pour into your roots. Like she's just given it willingly and happily. Right? Let it just receive it through your root. Pull it up into your body. Bring it all the way up, and anywhere in your body that you need that extra love, anywhere that you feel a bit tender, achy, let it just overflow and flood that area. Just receive it. Let it come into your heart and anchor there as well. And continue all the way up coming out of the crown of your head and spewing all over you. And now call in your higher self into your heart and acknowledge her or his presence within your heart. And begin to see all three pillars of light come together, merge into one magnetic, powerful light beam. And see this light beam just expand or explode and create a crystalline bubble of light all around you. As big as you, like bigger than you can ever imagine, right? Like really feel that spaciousness. Connected to above and below, anchored into the divine grace and divine love of the divine Father above and also the divine Mother below. And your higher self holding it down within your heart, within you. And now let's go ahead and call in your divine team to come and create another layer of light around you, of golden light around you. And go ahead and welcome them. And thank them for showing up and supporting you. Perhaps even see if you can recognize any of them as they step forward. There you go. So with that, go ahead and ask which of these cards are here for my highest good to support me this week. 1, 2, or 3. And once you have received your number or numbers, taking a deep breath into your heart, open your eyes, ready to receive. So like I was telling you earlier, I love the cards that popped in this week to support us. So let's begin. If you received 1, you are working with this card. Again, these cards, make sure you look at it to receive the activation. This is the Heart of Source card. It's connected to the all-encompassing love. It's about unconditional acceptance and serenity. Delicious, right? Receive the activation. So with this card, the source of the universe is a gigantic heart. Its beats are angels and beings of light. It is what many call God. It's love that is beyond gender and dogma. It's the infinite experience in infinity. It's all that is, was, and ever will be. It's love being love and expressing love. It's an energy that can be explained but never fully comprehended. It's where we have all come from and will all return. The strangest part of all of this is that we've never left. Even though we are spiritual beings having a human experience and may feel that source is separate from us, the truth is that we are always connected, even when we feel we're not. This gateway takes us not upward, but inward. Remember, I was talking about the theme of going within. It's the gateway that reminds us that through the stargate of our hearts, we are connected to the heart of creation. Not only that, but we exist and express ourselves within the heart, within that heart. Even though we may be on planet Earth and experiencing Earth as a planet within the Milky Way, all of this and more is actually being expressed by the heart of Source. The vastness of this divine love is inexplainable, but is who we are. So with this card, go ahead and say, thank you. Thank you, Source of Love, for bathing me in your infinite light and for reminding me I am one with all that is. Let's say this again. Thank you, Source of Love, for bathing me in your infinite love and for reminding me I am one with all that is. The message that comes with this card for you. You are connecting directly with the heart of Source this week, the creator of light, the creator of life and love. You are blessed to receive this card, for it shows that the cup of your heart is being filled with love until it overflows. The divine energy that is with you now is helping you melt away any blockages so that you can be open to the love, acceptance, and appreciation that you deserve. You are being encouraged to view yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while, but are now ready to share the love you have within, this message lets you know it is safe to do so. You are loved, loving, and lovable. Repeat, I am love, loving, and lovable. I am love, loving, and lovable. Step forward, claim your worth, and enjoy a new level of spiritual openness. You are truly blessed. Card number 1, Heart of Source. All right, card number 2. So this is the second time that this card has come in. It's the Order of Melchizedek. So go ahead and receive the activation here. This card is, it says, embraced by light. You are embraced by light this week. Mission uncovered. And it says, don't give up. Don't give up. The Order of Melchizedek. So Melchizedek, whose name means King of Righteousness, is the first high priest mentioned in the Bible, the one who initiated all the great teachers that followed him. He is mentioned in several Abrahamic texts, including the Dead Sea Scrolls and also the Kabbalist Zohar. He is an ancient gatekeeper of the light who is dedicated to helping all those walking the spiritual path to take the initiatory steps to align with the light. The best way to describe this great being is as a wizard. When you invoke him, you will feel the presence of a loving and angelic grandfather who wants to guide you to your greatness. There you go. So the Order of Melchizedek, which was mentioned by Jesus in the New Testament, is a divine order of very high frequency light beings, angels, and masters who are working together as energetic force dedicated to lighten up and outshining all darkness and bringing a greater balance of masculine and feminine energies. Feminine energies to earth. Okay. Its members include Jesus Christ, Archangel Michael, Archangel of Faith, Mother Mary. By connecting with these cosmic beings, we give permission for our energy to be upgraded by light and to light, so that we can become an even greater vessel of purpose for the world. Taking a deep breath in. This is a very powerful order. So whenever you're feeling challenged by something that feels like a big life lesson, call in the order. And you can say something like this: Order of Melchizedek, light bearers, angelic beings, and cosmic guides, thank you for enveloping me in your brilliant crystal clear light. I'm going to repeat it again. Order of Melchizedek, light bearers, angelic beings, and cosmic guides, thank you for enveloping me in your brilliant crystal clear light. Taking a deep breath in. And here is the message that comes with it. You have learned so much and are now recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought you. The Order of Melchizedek is coming to you today to encourage you to continue on this path and not to give up. Even in moments of darkness and fear, there is the opportunity for you to share your light. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's imperative for you to know you're not alone. You're not alone. Light is with you and within you. And by invoking spiritual support, you'll be able to muster up the strength, the courage, and focus you need to surmount whatever challenges face you. Taking a deep breath in here. The Order of Melchizedek. I love the support coming in for us this week. So last card, if you receive card number 3, you are working with this gateway this week, sacred inner space. So receive the activation. This card is about the sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. So a little bit about the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is found below the belly button, and it's the energetic space that governs our reproductive system. And all forms of expressions are also connected to it. Everything for from our sexuality to our capacity to express the tender, more sacred parts of ourselves is connected to this chakra. It is governed by water. And so it helps us move with the flow of life in order to express our most authentic self. This card supports us to this sacred inner space. It shows an inner temple. I'm going to show the picture so you can see it. It shows an inner temple with flowing water and lots of soft colors coming from a blooming lotus. This encourages us to see that our sacred parts are beautiful energetic gateways through which we can express and manifest pure life force. So go ahead and visualize a drop of divine love from the heart of the universe, washing over and through your genitals. So just let it come down and go into your genitals. Reconnect with this energetic space and recognize that it is a space of divine power. And if you need more time to just be with this visualization, you can go ahead and pause the video and then continue when you're ready. And here's the message that comes with this card. You are being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspect of your being hold keys to greater power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There is a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. Realize that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. You may even have been lied to and told you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful. And more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you will find your flow. Taking a deep breath in and out. And allow your message or messages to just anchor, lock, and seal within all levels of your being. Open up to truly receive the guidance from these gateways. I know for me, the two that are here to support me this week is the Order of Melchizedek and the last card, Sacred Inner Space. So I want to hear from you which one resonated with you. Thank you, beautiful guides. Thank you for being here with us this week, supporting us through this beautiful journey that we're on, and letting us know that we are surrounded by the unconditional love of the divine and that we are never alone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Thank you so much again for receiving this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. If you know anyone who will benefit from this, please share away. Share, share, share. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that button, subscribe. I would love your support. And if you haven't joined my free Facebook group, this week will be a perfect time to do it. Moon Goddess Sacred Sanctum. The link will be below. I am doing my free online summit today. Not today, this week. It's going to be this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's called the Light Summit. And this year's theme is about embodying your magic. And I have brought together almost 30 powerful beings to come and share their expertise, their soul gifts with you, to help you embody more of your magic. It is powerful, powerful time of the week. Like I love doing this. I do this like twice a year, every year. So this is my third year of doing the Light Summit, and it just is so powerful and enlightening. And for me, it is so much joy in bringing people together to offer their gifts to others, to empower them, to uplift them, and also get them ready to end the year powerfully and enter into the new year powerfully. So I hope you can join us. It's all free. If you're not on Facebook, don't worry. As the videos become available, I will post them on my Facebook, not Facebook, on my YouTube channel, and also I might post them also on my podcast as well. So for those of you who are not on social media, don't worry. You'll also get to experience the summit. It would just take a little bit for me to upload and then put it, in YouTube and also my podcast. So again, one of the reasons why you should subscribe to my channel, so you can get notified once I do that. All right, my loves. So last announcement. So of course, my 2 books I'm still looking for contributors for. I have 6 more spaces in the Book of Activations and 5 more spaces in Oracle. So if you are ready to share your activations and your channeled messages in a multi-author book with the community, with a network of empowered beings, and become best-selling author in the process, click on that button below, apply to be one of the contributors in these books. I would love to have you. I can't wait to have it birth into the earth. It's going to be very powerful. And then lastly, Elevated Empath Mastermind is open. So click below, join it. It is a membership. You can join it. And yeah, let's get this going. I'm so excited. I already have 2 people who've stepped in since I announced it. And so it's just, I'm so excited to bring through the tool. So if you're an empath, if you're a healer, if you're someone who works with energy and works with others through that spiritual energetic field, and you want to learn the tools to help you be all the best that you can be, help you feel replenished, help you, bring in more light to be the best that you can be, so that you can be the best for your clients, then this is the mastermind for you. If you're also someone who's like, well, I want to work with you, but I'm not quite ready to step into your, like a bigger commitment, like a 3 months one-on-one, or my Goddess Unleash a 1-year program, then this is a great way to get to know what I do and be in my energy and really experience how, the support that I bring into the world. So check it out. Link is below. Come join Elevated Empath Mastermind. I'm so excited. All right, my loves. Thank you so much again, and enjoy this week. Remember to invoke divine grace into you and in everything that you do today to support you through this week. I love you from my heart to yours.